Hey guys, welcome to the latest video. On this one, I will be talking about escapism and distractions. So, in today's society, there are a lot of things that are totally socially acceptable that are forms of escapism. These things can be surfing the internet constantly, going on TV, uh, reading the news constantly, drinking and consuming alcohol, consuming recreational drugs, eating a bunch of junk food. These are all, and I don't think people always realize this, but these are ways of getting away from difficult or uncomfortable feelings or emotions. And I think it's important to, one, be aware of that and recognize the areas where you might be most engaging in escapism. So for me, I think a lot of the times that's eating junk food or um, surfing the internet, being in my news feed a bunch. And it's important to recognize that and become aware that you're engaging in those behaviors when you want to escape difficult or uncomfortable feelings. And the way that works is that when we start to feel uncomfortable in our bodies, it's not necessarily a conscious thing, but we want to get away from that by engaging in a bunch of dopamine hits, essentially. Engaging in the body's release of pleasurable hormones or pleasurable feelings. And scrolling through our news feed or drinking alcohol, that gives the brain some quick hits of pleasure, which gets you away from the uncomfortable feelings. It can also be a numbing agent, alcohol or recreational drugs, as well as these other things I've mentioned. So it's important to recognize that. It's important to try to cut down on it. But what do you replace it with? And I think the answer is to replace it with learning to feel the discomfort. Because the more you can become comfortable with feeling through the discomfort, letting it rise in your body and just engaging with the discomfort in your body until generally it's going to pass if you just feel through it. And I would recommend this for people who are addicted to certain foods, addicted to eating unhealthy, essentially. Feel through the next time you have that urge to, or that addictive sensation, essentially, to start eating. Feel what does that feel like in your body, and let that let that come up for as long as it takes, and feel your way through it until it passes. So I hope that helps, guys. Recognize the areas where you might be engaging in escapism. Take ownership of the fact that you were doing that, and try to eliminate as much as possible. Try to feel in your body what are the sensations when it comes up that I really need to be surfing the internet right now, or I really need to drink, or I really need to eat junk food, whatever it is. Recognize that, become aware of it, and think of a healthier way of dealing with that. Typically, meditation or just feeling out the feeling I find to be really effective. Hope that helps, guys. Thanks a lot.